Yeah, I'm really excited that we're walking away with a win, and I thought we did a good job the most part of the game, doing what we needed to do. I thought we set the tone early. We had a nice pace. Did a good job getting the ball to the paint. I think that was important. Obviously, they got some folks that are hard to guard, and I think Benton early on, and then Shear, especially in that fourth quarter, got hot. But fortunately, we had a lead, and we were able to continue to score.
Take questions. Begin with Cora.
Jordan, this was your guys' best shooting night of SEC play, tied the season high of 26 assists. What was working so well for you guys, and how important is that going into March for you?
I think what was working well for us was just getting it in the paint first, getting it out, being patient with those shots. I feel like as a team, when we can get it inside and then get it out, we're better shooters, and it's just better for our offense. And I think that going into SEC play and SEC tournament next week, it's really, really good for us just to have that confidence and be feeling, good from shooting outside.
Rickea, a question for you. Going into the postseason play, how important is it for you to build this momentum? You've had 6 straight 20-point games. How do you keep that rolling?
Just keeping the confidence in myself, my teammates, helped me along the way. I just feel like we've been very efficient and, getting me the ball in my spots and things like that. Like JP had 8 assists tonight and, just things like that, playing with great players like that, it's always fun. And it makes our momentum, we just have great energy when things like that is happening.
Just so both of you guys can answer, 4 out of the last 6 games, you guys have gotten out to a great start in the first quarter, built to the lead. Caroline Strickland obviously had a great contribution in that tonight, but how has that been something you guys discussed? How important is that for you guys going into the tournaments that you're starting these games like this?
Yeah, I think coming out strong for us really just sets the tone. I think it sets the tone for the rest of the night. Honestly, it feels good when you can come out and you send the first punch. I think that's something that our team enjoys doing. So I just think it's good for us overall.
Other questions? Can I ask Coach something? Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kellie, you guys had such a big size advantage over Kentucky. Do you feel like you exploited that enough?
Yeah, we did. We got the ball inside. We were looking at our statistics with our post players, and their efficiency inside was really good. We missed them a few times, but that's going to happen. But for us to get the ball inside, 26 assists, 50 points in the paint, it's a pretty good job, I think, directing the ball where it needed to go.
Rickea, when you go out and you look across the court and you see that every one of your players is bigger than theirs, what does that do to your psyche and your mindset? Do you have any preconceived notions when you get out there?
It's pretty cool having tall teammates, easy to get the post-ups and things like that. But Kentucky, they're still a tough team. They might be small, but they have a lot of heart and they're tough. And, they definitely made it hard for us. Sometimes we couldn't get it in, they'd get the steal. So credit to them for that. But it is fun playing with taller people, I'd say.
John, I'm back to you said about you guys hitting the first punch. There was a lot of games this season, throughout the season, that you guys had to take that punch and recover. How rewarding is it to be the team on the other end of that now, where you guys are letting this first punch?
Yeah, I'm glad that we've figured it out because, like you said, sometimes we have been on the other end of that and have been able to figure it out. But I just think that for us, since we've learned how to figure it out, if we can just do it from the beginning, we can just keep that pace. And I think that's what's, helping us now down the stretch.
Caleb. And this can be for either player. I know y'all talked about building off of last Thursday against South Carolina. Obviously, that starts today, but how can you make today's offensive performance consistent as you move into the postseason?
I think just continuing to be unselfish, with 26 assists, whenever we can have high assist numbers, I think it's good for our team and for our offense. So I think that continuing to be unselfish, giving to others was a thing that Coach, had emphasized for us the whole game. So giving, being unselfish and just taking care of the ball, I think that those are, some things that are going to continue to help us.
Cora.
Rickea, I want to ask you about Jordan Horson. Wasn't her best night shooting, but had 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 steals. 2 of those assists were to you in that press. But how good was it to see her kind of fight through that and still contribute in a big way for you guys today?
You know, Jordy contributes in any way possible on the court. Like, she's not just a one-dimensional player, so that's just expected of her. And it's great playing with a player, like, if they're having an off night, like, you know they can contribute in other ways. So she's still our leader and things like that, and she still, like, encourages us, even if her shot isn't falling. So it's always great to play with a player like that and to have her support and things like that. So.
Kelly, they're planning some pretty major renovations to Memorial Coliseum, so next time you come here, it'll look really different. Just didn't know about your thoughts, playing in the building, playing in some places as intimate as that compared to where you guys usually play.
Yeah, you know, obviously this is, when I was a player, this is where we played. The last time we were up here, we played over at Rupp for the game. I think I'm pretty excited for them, for the staff, for their program, for the renovations. I think it'll be great. You know, it is more intimate, but I think it makes for a really good environment. We love Thompson Bowling Arena, so we're not going to trade with anybody. We love our home court, but I'm excited for them.
Jordan, you got some really important production from Caroline and from Jillian. Those two have had a ton of tough battles in SEC play. So how good is it to see them both really kind of start to contribute in a massive way for you guys these last two games?
Yeah, I think that kind of going back to what I said before, I know that getting the ball inside is big for us. So being able to get the ball inside, and even with Carol now, you know, hit her on the perimeter, I think that that's really good for our offense and really good for our team. And they're doing really well contributing, you know, in any way that they can, but especially finishing on the inside, as well as Jazz Franklin. I think she was 2 for 3 today. So, you know, they all scored really efficiently and did a lot for us today.
Kind of a follow-up to that, you guys lost Tamari Key. To see those two sophomores really coming to themselves and be at this point right now, what does that mean to you to see them make so much progress?
Yeah, I'm really proud of them. Just from the progress, seeing, you know, Carol, I'm sure you've heard it, but Carol has been working since she's gotten here, and to see her time come like this, I don't think, you know, anybody called it like this or would have wanted it like this, but, you know, when your name is called and your time comes, you got to be ready to step up, and she definitely is the definition of that. So I'm really proud of her, and just to see Jillian continue to grow this year and how young she is, I'm really excited for both of them.
Any final questions for Coach Harper? Kelly?
Coach, can you just kind of talk about Caroline Strickland and how she set the tone today with that 7-0 run that with 2?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job with our game plan. We knew we wanted to go inside early, and we went inside, and she was able to convert and capitalize. And obviously, then she steps out and knocks out a 3 as well. She works so hard. She puts in a lot of extra time, and you know, it's paying off. It's paying off, and I'm so happy for her because she's a great teammate. She's always giving. She's always positive, and you know, her contributions now are really big for us.
Kelly, obviously coming off a really tough loss Thursday, what does it say to you about your team that they came here to dominate, didn't let up, and put out the best offensive performance of the season?
Yeah, I thought we had great energy coming out of the game on Thursday with our practice on Friday, and pretty good focus on Saturday as well. So I thought the prep was good. You know, we did what we needed to do today. I thought their focus was good. They came out and set the tone early, and we really were trying to focus in on how we needed to play. You know, we talked about getting the ball to the paint, and you know, you have 50 points in the paint. That's a pretty good night for you. I'm proud of our team. Obviously, there's some corrections that we'll make, but I'm proud of the bounce back that we had.
One more.
Kind of same question to you about this team had to go through a lot of games where they took the first punch, had to recover. How happy are you that now your team's won giving the first punch and really learning from that experience this season?
I think the biggest growth there is us understanding how we need to play and us understanding the pace. Also, a little bit better team defense, I think, to start the game. And then our aggressiveness getting the ball to the paint, whether that's off the drive or off the pass. I think when we're playing well, we're doing those things. We're finding assists, and that's what we were doing today. And I think that's an area that's been growth for our team, not just trying to figure out who you are, but knowing who you are. And I think they know how we need to play right now.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Happy birthday, Mom.